Hi everyone, before I move on to the winter part, which I already completed a dialogue for, today on the 5th of January I played some storyline quests, and then I found in the Dailies quest in the quest log that there are a few Christmas quests, so I went to play them. Don't know for how much longer the Christmas quests will still be available, but I thought let's just show it, and the video of the storyline quest is coming soon as well, of course. So that's why I do it this way, so you will hear me making an introduction for the video twice. But I guess this is what Santa meant with people needing your help, these little quests. And I don't know if there are more. There are 3 in this video, 1 more after this one. But yeah, there may be more. And if there are, then I will make a video about that too. Little late, but better late than never. That star was so easy to find, just in the same tower as where we started Magical Christmas Night little quest. Still really love that one. This rhyming thingy is just so funny. I actually remembered this one too. So yeah, there may be more. I'll keep checking it out every day for as long as this still is available. This is also cutesy. A wipe, yeah, but would you use that in a poem? The one for Loretta, but rhymes with lipstick, dipstick, yeah, okay. Okay, there was a Christmas quest part. And now moving on to the winter quest part. Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. This video I'm doing the last available winter quest. Yeah, it's kinda a little sad that there are no more, but that is just what it is. First getting the balloon back together, arranging the transport. Yeah, and you will later see it ends with archaeology, the archaeological find, but I can't complete it because, well, I did a route in Dino Valley where the small skeleton is located, but none of the stones were active, not the other day either, so I can't complete the archaeology, and then also the little quest after, the dialogue with that other character in that orange jacket. Just can't. No, it wasn't Volker, it was well, he gets introduced later anyway, so. But yeah, I can't complete that then either, that little dialogue about the extra interesting finds like the little statue and the gold coin, but honestly, I'm not really missing out because I don't really want to do archaeology again for a second time. I have done it back in the day when I was working on the training of my Generation 2 horses. I wanted to finish all that, because the whole game was turning more and more into Generation 3, and and I was like, okay, their time is a bit done, let's just finish all their training. And then I trained like one horse in 2 weeks, something like that. I didn't make videos back then, but I have a lot of pictures on Instagram, so I feel like visiting them. My Instagram is a little bit dead nowadays. Maybe I'll quit it sometime, and I don't know, I'll see about that. Yeah, so I don't mind not having to redo archaeology again. I was actually willing to. I was like, okay, let's just get to do it. Only the small skeleton to complete the quest, but yeah, I can't. Well, best excuse not to do it because I'm not able. Because there are no active stones, and I'm sure that I visited all of them. Alright, the balloon is up. Going to the Everwind fields. I always used to think or say it as Everwind fields. Everwind fields. And yeah, I think Everwind is probably more correct. I don't know though. Yeah, now a new SSO. Maybe it's a little bit redundant, but on the other hand, it's useful. But this air balloon was more useful back then because it was the only fast way to go there. Because otherwise you have to go to Valedale and then run up the hill and then use the elevator, etc. And now you could just quickly then click it here, and then you just go to Dino Valley. But nowadays new SSO, you can use the balloon to just go everywhere. So it's not as necessary anymore, or because nowadays with the trailers too, you can just go straight to Dino Valley because of that. But so back in the day, the balloon was much more relevant because it was in general faster to travel with the balloon. To travel with the balloon, the air balloon to Dino Valley balloon. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, alright. Silly. That was that. Soon we're gonna do. Oh, these gloves actually, they're like fit perfectly with this outfit. Then going to do this quest now with the lightning stuff. Yeah, that is actually an interesting, fun one to do. This would be this would be so dangerous to do in real life, like even for professionals. What we're gonna have to do, it should actually be limited to be able to do for professionals only, but well, it is a game. Anyways, a little bit of danger is fine because we're not in actual danger anyways. Our character never dies, because if our character dies, then we have nothing to play anymore, and unless we become another character or we get reborn magically or something. But no, I'm never really that worried for my character in the game, because we're gonna survive everything anyways. Otherwise we can't play the game, and then SSO has no income. Sure, we could get hurt really badly, but I don't know. I don't think that we, for example, would get a scar like Anne has, because well, then there is the thing, some people might not like that their character has that pink on the face. Okay, sure, SSO could then maybe release some special kind of makeup that covers the scar, but Yeah, people gotta keep the freedom with being able to decorate a character, I think, however they want to, within the available options, of course. And if we get some kind of scar, then that's kind of forced upon us. Like, what if you think it's quite ugly and you don't want your character to have that? Then yeah, that may cause a little bit of problems. But if they then release a special makeup or something that you can cover it up, yeah, okay, then it could be possible that we get a scar on the face or something. Maybe, and others would probably let their character wear it proudly. I think I would. It depends. It really depends on how it would look. But yeah, in general, our character is never really gonna get hurt that badly, I think. Well, it's possible, of course, but we're gonna recover within the same quest, because otherwise we are unable to play until the next quest, so really don't have anything to worry about. Especially now with new SSO, like, it has become less dark. Old SSO was a bit darker, so nah, we're gonna be fine. So a little bit of lightning, it's not gonna do anything to this. You can do anything we wanna. But it's also kind of nice. It's like we can just always play. It would be nice though if SSO could really convey that feeling through dialogue or whatever happens in the quest, that we are actually in danger, that it's really an oh now what situation, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't think SSO is going to go really hardcore with that, to say so, because it's more aimed at a younger audience, so it's not gonna be that dark. Now that would be great if old SSO would be able to remain existing, and that it would be focused more on an older audience, like, I don't know, PG-16 or something, but not too violent, like anything really gory, bloody, violent, or anything sexual. I don't think that kind of stuff would fit in SSO, not at all, but more like getting hurt from magic, that kind of stuff, like what happened to Anne, that scar that she got, that kind of things. Reality being vague, like that is how it was for Anne. And yeah, to me it's still canon, the Soul Riders books. It was either in the second or the third one that Anne got out of Pandoria, because again Jessica trapped her there for a while. And when she got out, and Helena described it so well, Anne was really like blue sky. She was so confused when she got out of there. Like, all of a sudden the sky was not purple anymore, but blue. Like, in Pandoria, reality is different. Everything feels slower and heavier, like something's dragging you down. Yeah, I can still really recommend reading those books. They are amazing. I love how Helena writes. They're just really great. And it really gives you a sense of the person's perspective. is, by the way, with these winter quests, it's the same now in new SSO. Yeah, and with this I was really like, where do I start? I knew what to do first. I really wanted to get this right at once, but I couldn't find the battery thingy for a bit. But in new SSO also we don't have any more winter quests in Dino Valley than this. They just stopped with it. Yeah, there was this short thing with Avalon noticing that the cultures were gone, and he updated us on that and stuff, and then we got to check it out, but I don't think that is available anymore now, because the cultures have just completely been removed from the game. That would also be kind of silly, kind of a kick in the gut, right? That if you signed up for SSO now and you played all the way through that, and you have the cultures and the fjords available at some point, that without you knowing before playing the quest, they just leave all of a sudden, and then you can't purchase the fjord anymore while you saved up for it. That would be such a punch in the stomach. Like, no, they're gone now with the quest, but I was still saving up for a fjord. That would be really mean. I still think that is so odd how SSO just completely removed the cultures and the fjords out of nowhere, just gone at once, like with not really a proper clear explanation. They didn't give a lot of reasoning for it, no, so, or not at all. I can't find the article about it, the news article. I think SSO has, new SSO has removed a lot of older news articles, but it's too bad, because it is, I just find it so fun to see those older news articles again, what it looked like, the old style. But yeah, maybe the website gets a little bit clogged because of that, but or they just want to get done with that old image. I don't know. Yeah, that is what it is. I believe there is some kind of website. I just don't know what it's called anymore. Something with archive, and then you can see older versions of the same website again, but I just really don't know what it was called anymore. Maybe it will pop into my mind sometime. If you still got to do archaeology, by the way, there is a website about it, and one that shows a clear route. What does it mean today? Clear route around, because also with the skeletons, they are distributed a little bit differently, like the large skeleton and the small ones. They're in the stones for them are in general in different sections, areas in Dino Valley. Well, you'll understand it when you see that map about it. Yeah, I'm so curious how new SSO is gonna update Dino Valley. Well, I'm pretty sure that we're then gonna get a home stable there. I can't promise it, of course, but I mean, with marching gas to what is coming up, we're even gonna get 2 home stables there. So why wouldn't we get one in new Dino Valley when that's getting updated? That wouldn't really make sense. So yeah, I think we're gonna get it. I don't hope that we're gonna get more archaeology. That word sometimes. Archaeology. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. You guys get what I mean. I don't hope that we get more quests with that, because after doing that in Dino and Depona, I'm done with it, really. Yeah. but I'm kind of gonna miss the winter quests here. Yeah, and with Winter Dream, I'm just going to train Winter Dream really slowly, because I don't feel like doing all the Golden Hills races again now for quite some time with Winter Dream. I just only feel like doing this one in Dino Valley, so yeah, maybe I'll just do that race every now and then I'll see when I complete Winter Dreams training. Yeah, there's no rush behind that at all. No. And then after this, I guess I can focus again on harvest counties. And then after that, South Hoof. There are also still quite some quests. So there are still plenty of BSSO videos coming up. Also the other events, Valentine, Easter, Midsummer. Did I miss one? The birthday. I wonder which birthday, if it's there. I don't know. Is it there at all? Because I started playing in September and there was no birthday event, so maybe that is not there in this version. They have now, we just got a new update from BSSO, and we got the championships back now as well. I don't care that much about the champs though. The logging in has now become a bit worse. Like, we have to do a captcha first now after the password, and it's just a bit annoying sometimes. But yeah, that really takes me back to old SSO as well. That happened often at some point, that the game would crash, etc. a bit, that there would be some problems after an update had been installed. That was a bit later though. I don't know exactly in which years. I think 2018, 19, but I remember there was a period, a time that I was like, I'll just play the update on Thursday instead of Wednesday, because I remember really often bugs would come up on Wednesday, or when the update was just installed, or that things wouldn't work properly. And then I was like, you know what, I'll just play it a day later, and I was really happy about that, because that is when the bugs then were resolved, and then it just worked properly, was less busy. Yeah, it was a bit of a dramatic time. That changed later though. Nowadays it's more reliable, I feel, less bugs, etc. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the winter quests here a bit, so that is to continue in both versions. Well, in this one it probably won't, but in a new SSO. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. I really want to see new Dino Valley, however it's going to be then. So, I enjoyed all of these winter quests. I hope you guys with me too. Video is almost about to end as well, I see. It goes so fast sometimes, just when talking, yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Bye!